now. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna. I'm not even gonna. We're just gonna go on.
So we think we're live, but
I know
we're
we're
not
live now.
We're live now.
We may be live in like several different dimensions.
We'll edit it and post.
No, edit and post. Fuck it. We'll do it live. No, we're good. It's The Hang with Mike and Matt.
Hi, Mike.
Hi,
I
Matt.
feel like we didn't get the music going.
I know. I don't feel.
It doesn't feel satisfying.
I apologize.
Discover the power of engaging stories and insightful conversations with The Hang. Dive into a world where Mike Manson-Waters and Matt Spice-Lloyd are redefining the art of podcasting. From gripping tales to thought-provoking discussions, The Hang is your gateway to the best content in the history of the world. Don't miss out on the experience.
I wanted to make sure I fucked it up. I didn't fuck it up the last time. Welcome to The Hang. This is more like it.
Yes.
I can't do it if I don't.
I need that energy.
I do too. The Hang with Mike and Matt. What's up, Matt?
Hi, Mike.
How's it going?
Oh, it's
fucking going.
It's going. It's incredible. Life is
magical.
No,
that's
mystical.
It's magical.
No, not the word. Mystifying maybe is a better word.
Yeah, I think so. It's very mystifying to live in modern times, I think. Before, I didn't really pay attention, everything just kind of went on like normal, highs and lows. Now it's like, every day it's like, what the fuck is going on?
There's such a roller coaster in the highs and lows where you could be on a complete high to a complete low in a matter of 10 minutes.
10 minutes in today's society.
You look at something, you read something, and then it's like, whoa, and then boom.
It's best to unplug. Any weekend that you don't pay attention to social media or just the news in general, so you're not looking at your news feed, and at the end of the weekend, you're like, oh, I'm not stressed at all about anything.
Yeah,
But normally I'm stressed because I'm always watching the news.
Mm-hmm. And I'm guilty of that. I try to. I'm trying at least. It's not going great for me so far, but I'm trying to not keep my cell phone on me as much as I would normally do. And I'll go plug it in the room or whatever, and my daughter will be like, "Hey, did you see that thing I sent you?" I'm like, "Nope."
Nope.
She's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "I don't have my phone on me," and I feel good like that.
Yeah, I agree.
So I'm trying to do that more often, I think.
That's like a lot of people communicating with me. They don't understand that I just don't. I don't have my phone on me, or hardly ever. It's like
you are the great non-communicator.
Sorry about that.
No, it's fine.
Occasionally I'll get you like within 10 or 15 minutes. I'll go, ooh, I can text some. I'm actually.
You got to strike while the iron's hot when Mike's got his phone.
Sometimes it's a day. I get back to him the next day. I don't give a shit about my phone.
I know. I got to get there. I'm getting there slowly.
Oh, hang on a second. Got a level one hype train going.
What?
Out of the blue, Vic Rattlehead, 66 months. It's The Hang with Mike and Matt. Right out of the gate, hype train. Right out of the gate, Japanese schoolgirl. Subscribe for 10 months. Thank you. Hey, Japanese schoolgirl, you said you did that artwork one time. Why don't you give us some more artwork? That was good artwork.
I think he sent me one.
Oh, really? Town and Country. What's up? Going in another direction. Sean fucking Raz. Brian Lawrence. Vampire Jeremy. VW Rick. Sean Raz gifted 2 tier 1 subs. That's 187 for Sean Raz. Be Bumpy in the house. Going in another direction. What's up? Kevin JK. Kevin JK says, I'm driving, I can't cheer. I don't care if you have to crash into a family of 4, Kevin JK. Pull over right now. Jay Hugo just subscribed for 21 months. Thank you, Jay Hugo. Going in another direction, 500 bits. Thank you very much. It's in my Facebook Messenger, says Japanese schoolgirl. Alrighty. A little sabotage. Going in another direction, 500 pivots. Here we go. I got whale. Wow. You know who that is, like.
That's the guy from Sabotage.
No, but what they became.
The Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Yeah.
The Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Exactly. They make so much money. Mm-hmm. It was the most brilliant move ever.
Big time.
Because you take this kind of music, it's like, whether you like it or don't, this is epic. This is epic, right?
Combine it with the spirit of Christmas.
But it's the energy. It's heavy metal Christmas.
It is.
So they make $18 gazillion a year. Trans-Siberian Orchestra. I don't think this guy's a part of it. I think it's like all music. I don't think there's any guy wailing Christmas stuff.
I went to it one time.
Oh, was
maybe
there
twice?
Was there singers?
There was. I don't remember that. I fell asleep, and that's just because I was tired.
Level 2, 24%. But fell asleep.
Yeah. Not their fault. My fault.
Have you ever been to Cirque du Soleil?
Yeah, many times.
I've seen some. They're good, but they're not like. The first one I saw was just amazing. The music I was amazed by the music. I wasn't expecting to hear this original music and the quality of the music too.
I love it. I'm so sad to see that thing go.
Is it going?
It's gone. It's out of business.
Oh, it's why?
Yeah.
Couldn't make money doing that shit?
I guess. I don't know what happens to all the people that can walk with their legs tucked behind their arms. Or I don't know what they do now. It's a very particular skill set.
They're on welfare. Terrestrial Mac 100 bits. There's not that many gigs at all.
They're walking into the welfare office.
reach up to get their change.
They put their arm through their leg and reach up on the counter.
They moved to where do they move to? Riverview. What's the one over there? What's Carneytown over there? Gibsonton. They moved to Gibsonton.
They all gonna
hang out.
Big trailer together and hang.
I think that's what they do. I don't even know if Gibsonton is still Carneytown. It's probably so developed now.
They've gentrified it. Now it's now they're tearing down all the trailers and bringing in all the mansions and young people.
That's what's going to happen everywhere. Level 2, 28% hype train pulling into the station. Oh man, I think the main deal today is that Charlie Kirk thing, because that's kind of Terrestrial Mac 420 bits. Woo! Wait a second, Uncut Media Mandingo just unleashed 5 tier 1 subs.
Whoa!
5 tier 1 subs, taking him to 1,155.
Unleashed. He just whipped it out.
He unleashed it. And that's level 3 now. The hype train back on track. 39% level. There's only 47 seconds left. I thought we just got level 3. I don't know.
This is amazing. We haven't even had to be entertaining yet. This is
awesome. This is killing time.
This is amazing.
I paid these people to cheer and do that, so we don't have to talk to each other. I was like, 3 hours is just too much talking to Matt. Can you just give me the hype train? I'll pay you for a hype train.
Can you imagine what the Sabotage record release party looked like? Just
epic. J. Hugo 100 bits. The Hall of the Mounted Kings.
Amazing.
Tampa, I believe they're from Tampa, right?
Yeah,
Tampa.
Maybe more Port Richey.
Were they?
It
sounds like a Port Richey thing.
Yeah, I think it
sounds like a Port Richey thing.
Sounds like a Holiday North.
Yeah. You see Sabotage, dude.
Well, that's one thing I do remember about the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. I went there and they were in between songs, and you just hear this lady just yell out, "Sabotage!" And she's some old frizzy-haired blondie who
back in the day
just wants to get on the tour bus kind of thing. But it was fun.
No, probably none of those guys were in Sabotage. They retired long ago.
Well, I think
one guy died.
I could be wrong. I think they also farm it out. They do. There's not just one Trans-Siberian Orchestra. I think there's multiple legs of it. So it's like a franchised out thing where they're the spearhead of it, and
they're making all the money.
They got the template, and
brilliant.
And now, again, I also don't know if this is true. I heard that at least one of the guys locally, when he's not doing Trans-Siberian Orchestra, he's an AC repairman. Like, and then when that season comes around, he's like, I'm out of here. And then he goes on tour and does that for 8 weeks, and then he's back to fixing AC units. Nothing wrong with that. I don't even know if it's true, but that's what that was one of the things I heard.
The other guys are stacking dollars, just millions across the world, touring across the world. I guarantee those tickets are pricey.
They
pricey.
Are. Yeah.
What a scam. Good deal. Good for those guys.
Well,
they figured it out.
My mom got us tickets for our Christmas present, and there's nothing like a good obligation for Christmas, right? Like, hey, Merry Christmas. I need you guys to be there Sunday at 2:00. Doors open at noon, and you won't get out on your Sunday until about 6, and then you go home about 8.
Sounds exhausting.
A nice Christmas obligation gift, and you know, that's the thing, is like an obligation gift where, hey, I bought us all tickets to go see this thing that I don't know if you have interest in or seeing or not, but you're gonna feel like a real dick if you say no, and you're like, God, thanks for the Christmas present.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of giving somebody an obligation.
Obligation gifts.
I hate that. So let's see. Town and Country, 100 bits. R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. I refuse to benefit off of the tragic loss of Charlie Kirk. I refuse to, like, right now say, cheer me, R.I.P. Charlie Kirk bits.
No.
Let's find that to be in bad taste.
We don't want to do that. It would be awful.
Oh, that's crazy that Charlie Kirk's that. Man, that's just. So I was kind of thinking, man, nothing's really going on, like, you know, kind of, other than the UFO stuff. It's like, and well, then the girl that got murdered on the ramp. Yeah, I guess there was, and then this. Well, I guess there's a lot of bad shit going on.
Man, I usually, you know, I'll have some thought starters on the way over here or something, and it's all been Charlie Kirk stuff all day.
I know.
To the point where I wasn't even invested in Charlie Kirk. I'll be honest. I know who he was. I've seen some of his stuff.
Exactly.
I get it. He's sort of a leader of a movement almost in that realm, in that regard, and that's cool. I know that South Park did an episode making fun of him a few weeks ago. I didn't see that, so I don't know what kind of take they had on it.
They made fun of him, but not it wasn't. Like,
not enough for them to feel badly about it now that this happened. You can't be like, hey, it was Trey and Matt's fault.
Yeah,
One of those things.
No, because the way they make fun of Trump is hardcore.
Yeah.
And then they made fun of Charlie Kirk, and Cartman became Charlie Kirk, and I forgot what I was gonna say. It's early in the show for that. What was the question?
We were talking about Charlie Kirk in the South Park episode of what happened if they actually.
So it wasn't too bad.
Okay.
And actually, I saw him afterward, and he really put it over.
Yeah.
So, you know, instead of being somebody who was, you know, offended, you know, whether it was calculated or not, that was the right move. He was like, he was laughing at them making fun of him.
So my main take was, I don't know about yours, mine so far, hearing about this Charlie Kirk thing that happened today, and, you know, he's been pronounced dead, unfortunately.
Yeah, I heard that.
Terrible. I did not know. I would have never suspected that he was only 31.
Wow.
That to me seems insane.
He's Weston and Berlin's age. They seem so much younger.
That's the thing.
So much younger.
Or you look at somebody and go, wow, you've done so much.
Wow.
And you're only 31, like, and then you look introspectively and you, what am I doing? What have I been up to?
I didn't start till I was 31.
Right? Think about where did you start a movement when you were 18 and then
I didn't do jack shit until I was 30.
Charlie Kirk already lived your life and unfortunately is gone at the age of 31.
And also, he's got an old face.
He's got
he looks almost 40 to me. I would assume that he was like 38.
I never pinned him for 31. So that was my first, thing. Secondly, I was miffed at the CNNs of the world and the MSNBCs and their comments so far. And part of me is knowing how the media works and you just want to look at the network and go, you wanted this, right? Like you exacerbated this behavior. And truth be told, Fox News would do it to other people too, right? It's both sides.
Oh, yeah.
It's equal distribution of hatred veiled as some disguise of news reporting. And that's the other thing that's the takeaway. And now they're going, Charlie Kirk, and let's not forget he was a father and a husband. It's like, where were you when you've been blasting this guy for years about what he's been talking about and saying and how his values are this, that, and the other? Like,
basically, almost including him in the camp that most of his type of truth is kind of MAGA white supremacy kind of light. That's how they cast them.
Yeah. And then my third takeaway, and again, I haven't fully formed this out yet since all this just happened, but as of this moment, at least to my knowledge, they have not caught the suspect. Okay. But the suspect most likely, in theory, would be somebody who has ideological differences than him, religious, political differences, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
Potentially left-leaning, right? Mm-hmm. That would be
definitely
perhaps the notion. But that particular left-leaning person then used a gun to commit a violent act. So
showing the hypocrisy of all of us.
Yes. And that, to me, is going to be interesting to see how the pivot happens of the narrative of gun violence in America on the left and the right. And
it's kind of a new thing where somebody got shot pretty much because of their political beliefs. And it's just like... It's like, it's a new age. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. This is what they're going to throw at us now. This is what's going to go on.
And I don't know about you. I saw the original video of the Charlie Kirk, and it was from a distance. And I watched it because it was all the rage. I was like, oh, what happened?
Yeah.
You click on it and you see it from a distance. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. And then a couple hours later, you see the other videos come out, and one super close up, and I didn't clicked on it. I don't want to see that stuff again. That was heavy to watch.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't like to watch that.
That's like the video of the girl, the Ukrainian girl who got killed on the light rail in North Carolina. They had the first video where it stops, and then they had the real one. It's like, well, I don't really want to see the real one.
I'll tell you.
I don't want to see somebody stabbed to death. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't want to see it.
And I'm with you. And I didn't watch. I know there is the unedited one out there, like you're saying. I did not watch that one, and I don't want to watch it. It gets bad juju into my brain. Bad negative thoughts and these images of death and destruction, and it starts rattling around. And, look, the Ukrainian woman, I know what happens. I know how it ends. I don't need to see.
I need to see it.
I don't need to see it. Now, with that being said, I have been enjoying the shit out of these drug smuggling boats getting bombed. And mostly because I don't see their faces. I just see a boat just going kabloom, and you're like, yeah, woo. Now,
pretty cool. That's a direct hit.
It's a direct,
blam.
Meanwhile, if there was video of the drug smuggler and the missile coming at him, I probably wouldn't feel I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to watch that either. But the drug boat bombing videos, that's fun to watch. There's such a difference in the mentality.
Well, it's like during the Iraq War, anytime they'd show the drone strikes, it was pretty cool to watch. Oh, look at that Jeep. Look at that Jeep. Oh, it's coming. Kablooey.
Yeah.
Kablooey.
Or you'd see the soldiers on the ground, but you couldn't see them. You just knew they were bodies of the enemy. Little blips.
Like heat images.
Yeah, little blips. It doesn't count, little blips. There's no faces. You don't know that they're husbands and, fathers and all that. But then you'd see that thing go, and you'd hear that go, direct hit, target has been eliminated. And you're like, fuck yeah, man, target's been eliminated.
Yep.
Woo!
But up close, I ain't into it. I'm not into it at all.
Different deal.
So that's, so you saw it. So it's pretty Was it pretty close up? Like the guy was in close proximity?
No, they're saying now again, information, at least as of the time of this recording, they're saying he was probably 200 yards away. Now, I did see an interview with somebody earlier, and the guy's going, look, I don't know for a fact, clearly, but he is saying, I don't want to start a conspiracy theory or anything, but it sure sounded a lot closer than 200 yards.
200 yards? That's a pretty good shot.
That's a...
The guy have to have a sniper rifle. So who's the guy... They say they haven't got the shooter. Who's the guy they're carrying off?
Just some Larry David looking dude, man.
He's going, shoot me.
I don't know.
An old lunatic?
Again, maybe that ends up being a person of interest, suspect, blah, blah, blah. Who knows? But that was the latest I read, was they have not taken anybody into custody for this.
So if you're talking 200 yards, he'd probably get away scot-free. You know, it's mass chaos, and then nobody's thinking of anybody 200 yards away. They're thinking of somebody 100 feet away max, you know.
Yeah, and just looking at the difference in the video of the Charlie Kirk tragedy today and the Donald Trump attempt in the fields of, was it Pennsylvania?
I think so.
Boy, again, different crowds. I totally get it. But the Charlie Kirk crowd, when you see that shot take place and happen, there's a couple people that seem to stand around and take some video of it, but there's a lot that scatter and scamper, right?
I would think. I'd be scattering and scampering.
Right, but then think about the video of the Trump attempt. Nobody really moved. Some people ducked, and then most people like stuck around and got out their cell phones and like, yeah! Like it was a weird thing of a difference in...
And the Secret Service ushered the reporters around for a good angle.
Yeah.
I mean, there was all kind of stuff. To me, you know, I call me a crazy conspiracy theorist. I think that was complete phony baloney bullshit. But that's just me. To me, it's like, you can see the guy. They got a video where you can see the guy walking on the roof beforehand, and then he lays down, and a second later he shoots. It's like, so this is supposed to be the Secret Service?
Well,
and within eye range, you got a guy walking on a roof.
But when you say phony baloney bullshit, you meaning that the whole thing was planned and Trump escaped by
fakery?
Really?
Oh yeah.
See, I don't see it that way.
That's fine. I mean, it's totally believable that it's true. It's also totally believable it's complete bullshit, because that would seem like the biggest fake photo op of all time, where the Secret Service doesn't usher the president away. They let him make a photo op. You know, there could be a second gunman.
Human shield.
They would immediately usher him into the bulletproof limousine. They ain't letting him get up and do because if somebody really wanted to assassinate him, they'd send a team. It had been fight, kablooey.
Yeah.
Secret Service, you really fucked up that time. Fucking work.
The whole thing.
Biggest fucking work of your lifetime, Pally.
Pally pal. There's so much to unpack with this Charlie Kirk thing, and I don't know.
Crazy.
From what I know about him, and this is strictly just from what I've read of people going, all he was a guy looking to have a civilized dialogue about other people's opinions with them. Something along those lines, right?
Yeah. He was to be honest, he was a professional troll. He would go to college campuses and troll kids.
Bait them in. He knew he could beat them in a battle of wits, and
very well researched and ready, prepared, and they would think they were going to get the best of him, and then he was prepared for it, and he'd zing them.
Now, the guy has balls.
Yeah.
Because even when you're doing these things, I mean, this guy's putting himself in the lion's den daily. Like all these trolls.
And all these people are mentally unstable.
Yeah, you're putting
a large percentage.
You're going, hey, I want you to ask me a question about something that you vehemently disagree with, and I want you to try to beat me in a battle of wits. I know you're not going to, so then you're going to feel ashamed and pissed off and yell and walk away, right? Well, what are you doing? You're creating somebody that's going to walk away even more pissed and more upset and hate you more. They're not going to walk away going, man, he really got me on that one, dude. I got to rethink the way I'm coming at things.
Nobody does that.
No, they just get more fired up.
They're like, F him.
Yeah. So you're doing that with thousands of people, some supporters, some not supporters, but you're doing this all the time.
Constantly.
You know, I don't know what the security was like there, but all these trolls that go around to these college campuses, you might want to rethink doing this because people are nuts. The majority of Americans aren't psychos. They're not psychos.
No, not at all.
But there's a small portion of psychos, and you're pissing off these psychos more and more and more. And that's, you know, I would be fearful if I was one of these internet trolls that's going campus to campus to campus.
Yeah, I would too. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I would.
Because what you said earlier, it's like the news media, they hype this up. And the more I see, you know, how everything is fraudulent in this world, it's like the news media is intent. They're like, we need to hype this up. And hopefully, in the meeting behind closed doors, and hopefully somebody will shoot somebody like Charlie Kirk. And we're going to make a lot of money on that. And then that's going to snowball, and we'll make even more money. You know, I wouldn't put it past Fox or CNN to do that kind of thing.
I don't know about you. I'm a bit fearful about where this goes.
Yeah, I don't. For some reason, I don't see it being we got to make a positive out of it. No, I think it's going to bring us more down the drain for some reason.
Agreed, and I think your conservatives and your Charlie Kirk supporters they're going to get fired up over this. And if you're on the other end of the aisle of this thing, I think it's in for a political mess. Yeah. Hopefully, it remains a political mess and doesn't turn to violence. But
yeah, I mean,
you're going to have some Charlie Kirk supporters out there who are going to be really fired up about this, depending on who did it, and once all the facts come out, et cetera, et cetera. But I don't see this being
because this is like,
there is his wife and kids.
I mean, he never did. He wasn't like a hate monger. He was more of a fact spewer.
Yeah. 31, I was eating ecstasy, like trying to figure out things.
He's got 2 kids already.
This guy's got well-formed thoughts.
This guy was having babies in his 20s.
Who does that? This guy was an incredible person.
Oh, but I mean, how do you, if you, thinking about what the media is going to do with this, and what do you do with this? It's pretty hard to spin this into a negative no matter what, right?
Okay, so I sent you an email. It's really, I think, one of the only emails I sent you this week because I was consumed with seeing this stuff. And the email I sent you is a clip from MSNBC. No, MSNBC. And this is shortly after it happened. And this is the guy, you'll hear his explanation or perhaps reasoning.
In which a shooting like this happens.
Yeah, and again, I emphasize what you just emphasized. We don't know any of the full details of this. That we don't know if this was a supporter shooting their gun off in celebration, or so we have no idea about.
To even utter those words,
preposterous.
You should be taken, like, you should never be able to speak on television again, even as a guest. It just your rights should be taken away. To even now, if it did turn out to be
cold, he's not even cold.
If it did turn out to be celebratory gunfire,
I mean,
I will gladly send this guy an edible arrangement and a note that says, "I'm sorry, sir, you were correct. It was in fact celebratory gunfire from a supporter, but I got a sneaky suspicion it was not celebratory gunfire from a supporter." Woo! Let me just slip one through the neck. I don't think it went down like that.
I usually celebrate with a sniper rifle, and I shoot
at 200 clips.
200 clips at a movie. I mean, see,
the even assumption of that is ridiculous. It's just a dumb assumption. It's not even real. It's not even a real. At least if you're going to make an assumption and kind of go on a limb, at least do something out on a limb that's at least within the tree. You can go out on the limb, but you're off the reservation with celebratory gunfire theory.
You want me to tell you what happened?
Please.
Okay, Charlie Kirk got killed. MSNBC went meeting time. They all went in there, and they were in there for like 5 hours. They're going, "What can we spend? What?
I got it.
What?
I got it. What do you think about in like Iraq, when a family member gets married and they're really happy about it and they shoot a gun off in the air, and then occasionally it might kill a family member, but it's by accidents, then whatever.
Yeah.
Yep. I think we'll go with celebratory gunfire. Like, he was doing such a good speech that one of his supporters was like, "Yeah, this is amazing. I just happened to get a weapon in here and slipped one through the cracks." What do you think? Celebratory gunfire?
That's all we got, man. Let's go with it. Let's go with celebratory gunfire.
Run
Let's
it.
go. Run it.
Let's get it on air quick. Let's go.
See, they got
no time for fact checking.
They got to have something.
We're gonna have theories.
It's like, why people can't watch us give, just legitimate coverage to a conservative, person and his family. We got to think of something.
CNN, in all fairness, was at least a little more even keeled in their reporting today, from what I saw. But MSNBC, I don't know what's going on there.
I think it's MSNBC is being kept alive by people who enjoy the satirical, ironic aspect of looking at these hucksters who are doing it just for money, and it's almost like
it's like a real life The Onion.
It's a real life, yeah. Then it's fascinating because you watch it and it turns your stomach, and you're like, how? I guess they're going for that small audience who like their stomach turned, and they're so left. It'd be like super ultra MAGA. They're super ultra left, and they eat it up. Rachel Maddow bullshit.
Well, and then there'll be that time tonight on all the channels, and they're gonna go, look, political discourse cannot be this. It cannot happen like this. We need to sit down. We need to understand that we all have differences, and we need to understand and be okay with those differences and move forward in a more professional way and understanding. And then a week from now, it's going to be right back to the same shit, same stuff.
Thoughts and prayers for Charlie Kirk. Thoughts and prayers.
I will, again, I don't have a dog in the fight. I just know Charlie Kirk through some social media stuff and blah, blah, blah.
Seemed like a decent guy. And, man, I'm watching those videos. I feel it's an awful feeling to have. It's a terrible thing to see. Here's the weird part. I feel more connected to Charlie Kirk than I do to the Ukrainian woman that got murdered for some reason. I don't even know why. Because you don't know her from Adam. At least
I don't know him from Adam.
Yeah, but you've seen him.
I have.
You've heard him talk. You've seen him, the clips of his videos. Made fun of him on South Park. You know of him. She's just like, I don't know that Ukrainian lady. It's terrible. It's horrible. I was like, it was shocking to watch just the video right up until the point, the senselessness of it. And then you find out 14 arrests, out on cashless bail. And you're like, they just murdered that girl. Whoever's responsible for that shit murdered that girl.
Yeah, that judge has got to be sitting, I mean, probably not. He's probably sitting with a nice cold bourbon somewhere. But what he should be doing is reflecting on his decision and going, well, I should probably step down after that one.
Been moved.
Change
my appearance, especially after what I've seen in the news today.
Walk around with these things on.
That's what they give you in witness protection. It's the government. You think they're getting all this phony identity stuff? They're like, here, buddy. Good luck.
Call me crazy, and I was thinking as I was watching that poor Ukrainian woman story, and her getting stabbed and all this stuff it was a subway, right?
It was a light rail.
Light rail. Train. Public transportation.
Public train.
Now, we know there's a sea of humanity on these things. And you
Generally.
can't pick who is on that train with you. There's no vetting. If you can get a ticket, you can get on the goddamn train, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, how do they resolve this? And I'm thinking back to 9/11 with the airplanes, and they enacted these air marshals, right? Mm-hmm. Now, keep in mind, I'm sure there's local authorities on these transportation systems from time to time, and probably undercovers and doing this, that, and the other. But why not, if you've got light rail or subways or anything like that in your city, why not create some sort of subway marshal, light rail marshal, whatever it is, who's in uniform, and they're not undercover. They're not, you know who they are, and they are strapped to the nines, and they're not there to fuck around. Even if, and look, pay 10 cents more per ticket, that'll offset the cost of the thing, whatever. But why isn't that a thing? Because there's all these subway violent things that have happened, and with this poor thing with the light rail, like you said, why isn't this a bigger topic of people trying to be safe, stuck in a goddamn tram with a sea of humanity?
You see all these, scenes from the New York subway, and you see it in movies and everything. You never see, like, there's ever a cop on the subway, and it looks like a hellhole.
Right, and you're traveling
a loony bin,
and you don't know what the CEO could be right next to the crazy man, and everything in between. An old lady could get kicked out the train onto the opposing tracks and get run over. Like, you never know, and for some reason, it doesn't feel like that transportation's safe. We talked about it a couple weeks ago. I'm not going to ride the subway in New York at 3 a.m. There's not a chance in hell.
Nope.
I wouldn't want to ride it at 9 a.m. or 8 a.m., 3 p.m. Name the price. Name the time. Doesn't even matter. I wouldn't want to do it. But if you gave me some safety, I wouldn't, why isn't there, and maybe there is, maybe I'm missing something. But it doesn't feel like there's a lot of safety or thought put into these systems. They're just like, hey, yeah, no problem. I mean, even on PSTA buses, you don't know who you're getting on the bus with.
I'm getting on a PSTA bus either.
Yeah. Put a cop in the back of the bus, charge 10 cents more a ticket for the bus, and have a cop permanently on there.
On the light rail subway, why don't you have a cop, and that's all he does is he walks from one end of the back and forth to make sure everything's kosher. And I'll tell you the deal, Matt. Not even in a perfect world, in a decent world where we had politicians who were wise and spent money and didn't steal it and give it to all their fucking crony friends, you have fucking 5 cops on the fucking subway train. You got plenty of money. We have the money. We're $37 trillion in debt because they spend it and steal it. And we could live in a utopian society where all this mental illness wasn't a problem. You got a fucking state-of-the-art mental health facility, in the middle of town, where they put all these people who are now just out on the streets.
Well, I'm with you. I think they should just put these in a RoboCop-looking outfit. No kink in their armor, right? No, nothing. Just to the nines, where if you know it's them, and they're not there to play. And as soon as they see something happen, that's it. Game over. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
I mean, I think you should have a reasonable expectation of safety when you ride some form of transportation.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even want to go on a sunset cruise because I'm going to be on a sunset cruise for 3 hours with strangers who are going to drink and vomit and do whatever the hell they're going to do on a sunset cruise besides looking at dolphins. It seems like a nightmare to be trapped on a sunset cruise. I couldn't imagine the nightmare to be trapped in a subway car with a bunch of loonies.
Well, I would do it. I just.
But how are you going to get from A to B? That's the thing. You're kind of forced in those areas. It's the path of least resistance. It's the easiest travel.
I'm sure some people take the subway every day of their lives and never have an incident.
And they're lucky.
But then it's kind of a nowadays.
It's a pick 'em.
Especially now. I think back in the day it was a little different. I think now it's an insane asylum.
Yes, in a tube that's going very high rate of speed, and you don't know they may you don't know when your next stop is, or who's going to get on, or who's going to get off. You get a fresh batch of loonies on there.
And if somebody is crazy and starts acting up and you try to help out and subdue the guy, you got to go on trial for murder.
Yeah. A minor inconvenience in your life.
Yeah. I mean, can you imagine? You think you're trying to help out people because the guy's threatening people and you end up on trial for murder.
Dude, I have to, I got to show you here something. Well, so the border brought to my attention by a friend of mine. She went down to by the Rio Grande, okay, on the American side, Rio Grande. She was like, thought there was supposed to be some like fence here, border patrol, something, right? Because that would be and I don't know about you, I've never really studied the Rio Grande.
No, not at all.
But you always hear, at least me, it's always like, oh, the treacherous Rio Grande. Like so many people, crossing the Rio Grande can be awful, right? That's at least what I hear, which I'm sure there's certain parts of it is. I have a picture of she's standing on the American side of the Rio Grande, and that's the Mexican border right across this.
Yeah.
And you can see the path of dirt that people have sort of dug from walking to and fro, worn down. And you can see in the back there's some immigrants getting ready to cross there, and she's just like, "This is it. This is what we've been." They can just cross there.
Yeah, there's plenty of places like that.
That's it.
I've seen it on TV all the time, and they're just wading across like waist deep.
Yeah, for some reason I always thought the Rio Grande was built up to be this dangerous crossing place.
I'm sure it's got to have some, it's a long river. It's got to have some kind of flow to it.
Well, this is the place to go if you're looking to cross from Mexico to the U.S.
It looks dirty.
Well, I don't think you're worried about getting your clothes dirty if you're looking to cross the border. I don't know. I just found that picture fascinating.
I thought what happened with the wall? Donna was asking this yesterday, I think. She's like, did we build the wall? And I'm like, I don't know.
There's some of it built.
And I thought, and he's in office. Is he still building the wall?
So, from my understanding, there was some of it built before. He built some more. And then when Biden got in office, it stopped building. Then they took all the materials and the steel from down at the border that they were supposed to use for the wall, and they basically sold it for scrap. They sold it for like 2 cents in the dollar, something crazy like that. And so all these materials that we spent all this money on.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, Biden sold off for pennies on the dollar, and now I don't know where it stands. I don't know.
Sounds like you've been watching some right-wing conspiracy pages.
Is that not true?
No, I have no idea. I don't know what happened. I never heard that before.
Oh.
But, I mean, it's possible. For sure. It would be like, it's like, I believe it's all a show, but what they do is the other guy gets in, and now they do really petty stuff.
Like what?
Like reverse everything the guy did. No, it doesn't matter whether you're Biden or Trump. You're reversing everything the guy did.
Yes.
It's a super duper whose dick is bigger, petty, kind of deal. Even though it's all fake for show, just to get you riled up.
Well, let me see. Because, yes, the Biden administration had sold some unused border wall materials, but the progress has been complicated by legal challenges, blah, blah. So, it's true, maybe not to a great extent, who knows. But he did sell off. Before being offered for auction, approximately 60% of the surplus materials were transferred to other federal agencies and border states like Texas and California. Texas even purchased additional materials to the auction. So Texas had to buy an auction, a border for their own
fence. But are they building it?
I don't know where it stands right now.
I don't know. Or do we need a wall? We just need, proper border enforcement. Is that all we need?
Can't we do some sort of electric fence?
That's inhumane, Matt.
Oh, my bad.
What's wrong with you?
Well, if you put signs out,
they're people, man.
On both sides. Make it even. Americans, you can't go over there. You guys can't go over here. It's even. We're going to put an electric fence there.
Sign in every language.
Yeah, and
you're
we're going to
die if you touch the fence.
Yes, and we'll start putting the signs a mile out, and then a half a mile, quarter mile, eighth mile, blah, blah, blah. So there's no way you can miss it. And then if you step past this line, pal, you're going to get zapped a little bit.
You got a tape recorded message saying you will die if you touch this wall in 18 different languages.
Yes. Like a dog. Corrective behavior.
No problem with that at all. It's perfectly reasonable.
Matt Kirk over here. Just tossing out some ideas.
Without says of.
Oh.
I'm gonna give you one more conspiracy before we go. See, the Charlie Kirk shooter, if he'd fired from 200 yards away, it was actually the Gapo Voptop.
Oh yeah.
Because they're looking to just stir shit up, and they probably had some loony guy who showed up and said, "What do you want me to do?" And they shot him, put a sniper rifle in his hand 200 yards away, and they went to booking.
Admittedly, I thought the same thing when I saw the story because it's not above the government,
not at all,
to do things.
But the thing is that most people, the average American, thinks what you just said is preposterous. They don't think the government would hurt anybody.
You wouldn't want to think they would. You wouldn't want to think that. It's
you
a
wouldn't
terrible
want to.
thought.
Unfortunately, it's like just a given now. It used to be, wonder what dirty things are good. Now you're like, oh my God, our government is just really fucking evil. All governments are, but ours is top notch. In America, USA, we masterminded evil. Fuck up the whole world to benefit ourselves. And maybe that's the right attitude. Let's take everybody's shit and keep living the way we are, Matt. Maybe we need to live better and we need to take some more shit.
America.
I don't want to live in a shithole. Let's go take some shit. Like the Vikings, their whole society was based on, we're just going to go kill and rape everybody and take all your shit. Hey, you got a nice town here. We're taking it all. Fuck you. We're big-ass Vikings.
I know, right? Like, think about how big Vikings were back in the day compared to the other normal people.
They're fucking they're 6'2" when there were no 6-footers around.
Yeah. Everybody else is looking like Rick Moranis, and here come the Vikings.
And if you ever see those guys, a lot of people from Iceland, like their soccer players, it's like, they're pretty jacked. They're pretty big guys.
There's nothing worse than shaking somebody's hand and their fingers are 3 times the size of yours, and their grip, they're not even being a dick when they shake your hand. Yeah. They're just shaking your hand, and you're thinking, you could crush me.
It's like they're shaking a baby's hand.
Yeah. I'm a giant man, baby, and then
you hear your metatarsals crumbling.
I haven't heard the word metatarsals in years.
I think that may be the first time I've ever said the word metatarsals, and I was really impressed.
You hurt my phalanges.
I was really impressed that I whipped it out there.
Nice.
Metatarsals. I hope it's right, too. I know there's some toe bones that are tarsals as well.
Either way, it sounds good. We'll go with it.
People buying it.
Could have been a dinosaur for all I know. Who knows?
All the chat's Googling metatarsals and they throw it in my face. I know it.
Are the hang lines open this evening?
No, they're not. I got to go plug it in.
Oh, no!
Town and Country alerted me to that.
Oh,
but we're about. We got to take a freaking break. Anyway.
Yeah, we're an hour in.
Oh, exhaustive.
Oh, unbelievable.
Thanks, Charlie Kirk. You really inspired us to have some good conversation.
I mean,
trying to put a positive spin on it.
It's a dark dark day.
That's just in America, all kind of shit happens. This is a new kind of bad shit. It's kind of a new kind of bad shit. The assassination of a public employee who was mainly giving his opinion based on what he says are facts. Somebody shot him.
Yeah, not good.
We show.
Not ideal.
Or it's get the 24-hour news cycle, and then we won't talk about Charlie Kirk anymore. I'm not saying us. I'm just saying that could be what happens. We'll be on to
Well, the debate will rage on about who did it? Were they nuts? Were they gun rights? Like what was then it's inside the psyche, and then how can we
or they're going to be on in the next thing.
And then it'll be another thing.
I mean, we got the UFO. You hear all the UFO shit today? With the...
Well, did you see the video of it?
Yeah.
That is a crazy video.
So we'll get to
Yeah.
that. We'll get to that when we come back, and I'll try to remember to go plug in the
hang
line.
line.
The hang lines.
Yeah.
You can give us a call. Speaking of the wall, Ned's got a song about it. Trump sees a red wall and he wants it painted black. The immigrants will fall, the wall is hot and black. Donald will laugh when they all burn their fucking toes. They'll scream and hit the road straight back to Mexico. Trump sees a big wall and he wants to paint it black. He says just go back home to your broken down shack. Trump sees him grab the wall and quickly run away. Black walls are hot, so he says so long to Jose. Trump says I am smart, make the wall hot, paint it black. Illegals with blisters makes him hard in his slacks. Trump is an idiot, so say the Democrats. He just flips them off, then tips his MAGA cap. Trump says, I was so close to fucking nailing that shit. Oh, I was crushing it, motherfucker. Trump says paint it black, the migrants, they will be screwed. If you touch a black wall, you will be barbecued. Trump says my big black wall will blister both your thumbs. Go swim the Rio Grande back to your fucking slums. Trump sees a red wall and he wants it painted black. The immigrants will fall, the wall is hot and black. Donald will laugh when they all burn their fucking toes. They'll scream and hit the road straight back to Mexico. Trump says paint the damn wall, please paint it pure jet black. It would be easier to climb up Donald's sack. Trump says he's no, we're humming. We gotta hum. I gotta hum. Trump says his black wall will make them easy to catch. He laughs at AOC, then Donald grabs her snatch. He wants to see it painted, a painted black, a black as night, a black as coal, a paint that wall. 'Cause Donald wants it painted, painted black, black as night, black as toes, a burn no toe. The song, almost as preposterous as the concept.
I don't think he's going to win it, but if he does, let me throw a few shekels on it. So I put a few shekels on that. Then I went to the store.
How much, if you put a few shekels on it, how much did you put on it?
I think I put like $20.
$20.
A standard degenerate bet.
And if you win, what does that mean? Plus 1,300.
So it's.
See, I'm so bad at it.
I'm terrible at it too, and I can't open the app. You have to have like a location verified. I think it's around like plus 280.
Do you like trailers? Who doesn't? So come on down to American Trailers. Brandon from American Trailers has been repairing and customizing trailers almost as long as he's been taking illicit drugs. Broken axles, rusty tongues, greasy, noisy winches. Brandon knows all the latest Urban Dictionary sex acts. And he'll fix your trailer, too. American Trailers, you haven't lived until you've seen Brandon from American Trailers light a joint with the flame from his welder while he's sanding a rusty ball mount. Why would you go anywhere else other than American Trailers? Because you're a goddamn communist. Brandon from American Trailers bleeds red, white, and blue, my friends. He poops stars and stripes. He urinates freedom. Brandon makes trailers great again. Do trailers get you hard? Then come to American Trailers, because Brandon is hard for trailers 24/7. And if you ever saw him slide a greased up hinge pin into a ball mount after inserting it into a brand new Virgin receiver tube, you'd know why I spend my afternoons parked across from American Trailers watching Brandon with my binoculars. Hold on! American Trailers! Give him a call at 813-627-8885. 813-627-8885. Assholes. Start an advertising agency.
I was just thinking
An
that.
extreme advertising agency.
Extreme advertising.
Welcome back to the Mother Effing Hang with Mike and Matt.
Hour 2.
Hour 2, that was a stellar first hour.
Oh, unreal.
Just to imagine all the commentary and back and forth and yippity yap about this Charlie Kirk thing and how much more interesting and in-depth our conversation was.
Totally in depth. Really covered it from A to Z.
See, we're not just taking the, we're asking questions. We're making hypotheses. We're digging deep, man.
Yeah, we got conspiracy theories. We got real stuff. We could have fake stuff.
You never know.
It's
It's stellar.
Mixed bag network.
Mixed bag network.
So
I'm not even joking, mother. After everybody, God, can you imagine the nauseating coverage by all the news stations? Just,
oh yeah, Jake Tapper right now is going. Our hearts go out to Charlie Kirk.
to see that shit.
Well, I wouldn't mind seeing it if it was genuine.
Yeah, it ain't genuine. Phony baloney mother effers.
Phony baloney. What is baloney? Like, what is
What do you
it?
mean?
Like,
it's
what
like
is it?
It's the hot dog of lunch meats.
Right.
Yeah.
But is it lips and assholes?
Oh yeah. It's pretty much the same thing. Bologna's gross. It's hot dogs flattened out.
I don't think I want my children
It's
to
pretty
ever
good, though.
eat. It is
Oh,
good.
it's
That's
good.
when I was a kid.
Fried bologna sandwich.
See, I never had fried
Oh
bologna.
my God, fried bologna is fucking to die for.
Your parents are trying to kill you real young. They're like, let's get to this bologna. Let's fry the bologna.
No, Donna used to make it when we were poor.
Ugh.
Oh, you take it's like a grilled cheese, except it's got delicious fried bologna inside it. It's like do you like hot dogs, Matt?
I do. I'm guilty. They
Make the fake meat taste good. They put good flavoring in fake meat.
But bologna's weird, or maybe I'm thinking of a different lunch meat that's equally as processed and shitty, where you'll look at it and there'll be like a red stain in the middle, and then there'll be some sort of a green sort of circle.
You look at olive loaf.
I don't know what
head
it is.
cheese.
I don't know. I mean, it looks like it's the same shape of bologna, it's the same color of bologna.
Yeah.
But there seems to be a lot of action in the middle.
Olive loaf.
What the hell is olive loaf? I've never had olive loaf.
I never have either, but I've seen it at the deli. Oh, it's like head cheese is the grossest. Have you
What's
ever seen
head cheese?
It's like a block of gelatinous stuff with the pieces of head meat stuck in it. It's like the lowest form.
Are you serious?
It's poor people food.
Well.
I know they use everything. Back in the day, it's like, well, there's nothing left but the head of the hog, and I'm hungry, so let's peel that face meat off and suck out the marrow and have a meal.
Dude. Yeah, I haven't had bologna in probably...
I'm going to look up olive loaf.
I've definitely never had olive loaf.
I haven't either, but I know I've seen it.
But I think after I found out... Now, hot dogs, again, I'm a sucker for a good hot dog occasionally, But if I can avoid bologna, I think I'm still going in that direction. Spam though.
Is this
Spam? You can do some cool things. That's the one. Yep, that's
the
it.
olive loaf.
Olive
what is
loaf.
olive? What is it? What is in it?
Looks like it's got skin cancer.
It's. I mean, yeah. That was good. It looks like.
Like, how do you even process that to look like that in the whole nine? It just. Let me get a pound of olive loaf.
Olive loaf is a type of meatloaf or cold cut embedded with pimento stuffed green olive.
Embedded. I like my lunch meats embedded with other things.
Is often made by mixing green olives into milk powder before mixing it into the meat with spices.
Would you rather? Now, you don't eat red meat. You haven't in years.
I eat bacon, pepperoni.
All right. Would you rather eat a ribeye or olive loaf?
Oh. Olive loaf looks like it has that liverwurst texture.
Would you rather eat fried bologna or a ribeye?
Right now?
Look, fried bologna or a ribeye?
I tried eating a steak a few weeks ago, and I was like...
No kidding.
I didn't like it. I'd take the fried bologna. I'm an enigma.
What steak did you choose?
Oh.
What happened with this? I thought you weren't. I thought you were going to give me first crack at you on eating a steak.
I don't remember what kind of steak was it, babe? Sirloin. Is that a bad steak?
I don't know. Depends on how much butter you use and rosemary and salt. And
here's head
pepper.
cheese. You ever see head cheese?
That looks
wow!
disgusting.
I described it perfectly. The gelatinous mixture of face meat.
Oh God!
Oh, listen to the description. It's a meat jelly made. meat. I've never heard those two words in the same sentence. Meat jelly. It's a meat jelly made from the edible parts of a pig or calf's head. Calf's head? We killing baby calf. So they kill the baby calf for the veal, and they chop off its head, and they pick off the face meat.
I mean,
and we're going to Mars?
Farmers. I mean, I get we don't want to waste anything, but can we waste a little bit? Like, we don't have to use everything, do we? We can kind of leave the fucking cheekbone out. We don't have to use all of it, do we? Even if you're let's not leave any waste. I mean, sometimes you got to leave a little waste. Like, again,
I'm thinking
the cheeks.
I'm thinking it's not easy to be a farmer. And you're like, we gotta sell something else.
Scrape the chin.
Scrape the chin of the calf.
Jesus Christ.
Chin meat. Man, it's real chewy. I mean, they use tripe as cow stomach.
I've never even heard the word tripe.
It's something because poor people eat the whole damn animal.
Well, now liver.
Except for the dick. The vagina. They use that in hot dogs. Who are we kidding? Go ahead.
I did eat a conch penis in the Bahamas.
Like intentionally?
Yeah.
Was it conch penis?
Yeah, there was some Bahamian guy. No, not fried.
Oh, God.
He was out there pulling conch shells out of the ocean, and we were just making small talk, and then he was like, "Oh, they're make you virile or something, whatever the hell it was, whatever excuse it was to give me conch." And
you bow to that peer pressure?
I was a little hammered, why? And I think it was so good I ate two.
Oh my God!
But they were.
The guy was like, "I got this guy to eat conch penis." It was long. How long?
My! It was just
was it chewy?
It was just a little small, tiny, stringy thing.
You swallow it, or you chew it, or
I just swallowed it and swigged it with a something they have a beer down there called crack.
Yeah, makes sense.
Pretty sure it's called crack.
Chased it.
Chased it with some crack beer.
That's a pussy move in Bahamian culture. I've studied. I took a year in Bahamian culture in college. It's a pussy move.
Well, so be it. But
washing down a penis
with some crack.
You better eat 100 more of them to make yourself a man.
There was what was I going with? Oh, some of those parts of the animals though, like the liver, is really good for you. Apparently, I've never.
No, don't.
I've never. My son will eat heart. He's been known to go to the grocery store or the meat market and he'll pick up all the random because it's got the most amount of protein or vitamins or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, but you're eating the heart. And he's like, it's great for you. He cooks up the heart and eats it. He's like, you want a bite? No, I don't want to eat a heart.
Have you?
Reminds me of Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Heart. I can't. I can't be. I bet it's tough.
I don't know. But it's supposed to be really good for you.
I mean, have you ever been around, like, cooked liver or smelled it or seen it?
Yeah.
It's disgusting. So that's why they make liver and onions. It's the only meal they make because you got to put like 100 onions in there to cover up the liver.
Is that the pate? Is that I don't even know what a pate is.
That's goose liver.
Ugh. Now, there was, back in the day at the old radio station, there was a guy named Crazy Ass Jack, and he came in, his wife,
no.
he ate the placenta.
No. I'll never forget that smell.
That was the most, it makes me, it was so pungent.
Oh.
Like you said, you cover it with onions. This dude, it was
so
prepared
bad.
with like 4 pounds of onions and a placenta in a frying pan.
Human,
In the kitchen of the radio station, and this guy was just eating it like it was a steak.
It was disgusting. Just smelling it made you want to vomit.
It was, and that was early morning. So about 8 o'clock in the morning, everybody else is going to work in the office, but the place stunk to high heaven.
It was vile.
It was. Oh,
how could you eat that?
I don't. I wouldn't. Ugh.
Placenta.
Oh, are the hang lines open? I think
the hang lines are supposed to be open.
Officially open.
They may have been calling. I hadn't noticed.
I don't know if they're open or not.
It should have rang though. It should have
Yeah.
rang. Allegedly, the hang lines are open. Maybe nobody's just calling.
813-991-7930. I mean, we haven't get out the hang lines tonight. 813-991-7930. If you want to call and hang.
One time, Trace's friend Jerry, we were gonna make a cat food burger for him, like to fake him out. You know what you're saying?
What a dick move!
And so Trace fired up the grill, and we're like, we're gonna test it out first. And he put it on the grill, and we all just the smell of burning cat food, which you can imagine what's in cat food. What's in a hot dog?
I don't know what's in
cat food.
Oh,
the hang. Who's this?
This is Town Country. This is a comm check.
Comm check.
Comm check.
Coming in loud and clear, buddy.
Check me.
All right.
All right.
You guys have a good day.
All right, thanks.
You too.
Breon 25, 200 bits.
Comm check. He sounded so military in that call.
Yep.
Oh my God.
What are we talking about?
I don't even know.
I was trying to see if now what's the deal? One more Charlie Kirk thing. Before we talk about UFOs, let me find the deal with the alleged shooter. So not this one. Let me find it. There's one that shows him with who's supposed to be the shooter, and then they say they don't have a shooter.
Dun dun dun.
And I done lost it.
Is it a whodunit still? Maybe they caught him as of now. I don't know. We're in this hidey hole of.
Dang it! I don't have it.
Things. Let me see here.
I had it and I lost it. But they showed this old guy, and the cop. Here he is. Here they're carrying this guy out, Matt. The cops are carrying this guy out.
Bernie Sanders looking dude.
Yeah, the Bernie Sanders looking guy.
That wasn't me. I didn't do it.
I wish it was Bernie Sanders.
Had nothing to do with it.
And he's saying, shoot me. He's like, well, what? And then they grab him and they're like, yeah, you don't want to walk, buddy? We're gonna grab you like a common criminal.
Okay, my question would be, look at him, okay?
Mm-hmm.
How would he have the weapon, been able to sneak that in? He's wearing shorts. He's wearing a nice white pair of shorts and some sort of
wait. What? Look, his pants are around his ankles. Watch him walk. Watch him walk. His pants are.
Oh, that's why he's not wearing shorts. He's got pants on. They just stripped him down.
Yeah, they stripped him down, I guess.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Okay, I didn't understand. I thought he was refusing to walk. He can't walk because he had his pants around his ankles.
Can you pull up my pants, please?
So that's not the shooter. That's not the shooter.
Again, that's last report I saw, but I could be out of the mix on this thing. You know.
I don't know. So it should be everything I've seen keeps saying the shooter is not in custody.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. Suspect in custody. FBI confirms. A suspect accused of opening fire on Charlie Kirk, blah, 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 has been taken into custody. Scene footage appears to show figure on top of roof running away. Footage from the...
That doesn't look like a guy that would be on top of a roof running away, does it?
Yeah, again, I don't know.
Bernie Sanders, mother effer?
Donna said we should read our chat. We should read the chat. I'm sure they're up to speed on it. If somebody's up to speed on it and call us, 813-991-7930, get us up to speed. I'm just looking at this now. I mean, again, for me, as of an hour ago, time of the recording, they were saying the suspect was not in custody. Now they're saying he is.
It may have just happened.
Yeah.
Go to X for the breaking news. Let's see.
Or we can watch Shark Tank promos. Either one.
And there's no new news on what's his name? No new news.
There's got to be new.
Oh,
news.
here's the video of the suspect on the roof. Who's taking video of the sniper on the roof?
Government.
This guy's zooming in. He says, "Why is there a sniper up there?"
So there's somebody on the roof right there. Just saying. He just ran from over. Where's my finger? Well, from over there, ran in, and now he's right there.
This is just like the Trump deal where everybody was saying, "There's a guy on the roof. There's a guy on the roof."
Except this guy, it looks like there's probably stairwells to get on that roof. The other guy pulled a ladder out of a truck and was like,
he walked through the crowd with a 12-foot.
Don't mind me.
They said it was a 12-foot ladder. And I have a 12-foot ladder. You probably have a 6-foot ladder. Like I used to have a 6-foot. That's all you ever get. You only need there's some tall stuff around here. So I got a 12-foot ladder. I hate carrying that ladder.
Trying to negotiate around with a 12-foot ladder?
It's so heavy. It fucking sucks ass. And he walked through the Secret Service, top notch. They saw a guy walking with a ladder through the crowd and never thought anything of it. Must be getting a good seat.
Or the Secret Service like, man, dude, can you believe how that guy's slinging around that 12-foot ladder? I hate using a 12-foot ladder. Maybe they're just talking like dudes.
I got one too. Yeah.
Man, I don't know what that guy's doing.
He must be fixing a light bulb somewhere.
Crazy.
Let's work for the county.
Nuts walking around here with a 12-foot ladder.
The Secret Service ain't what it used to be. That's what I'm thinking. So they saw the guy on the roof.
I'm thinking
that's the guy.
I mean, it would make sense for.
That looks like a sniper. It sucks for him. He was actually just practicing, for Fortnite.
It was like the old school police stuff. All right, now come on down on the roof.
Oh shit!
Let's have a conversation now. No need to go. Just stay up on the roof now. Come on down.
That's a sizzy. Is a agent for sure.
Well, I don't know, again, how good the security is if you're a Charlie Kirk or one of these...
Yeah, I don't think it's good at all.
...political guys. You're stepping into the lion's den, right? And you can have your basic venue security, but if you're a high-profile figure or target, like, who's taking care of you on that?
Nobody.
I don't know if Charlie Kirk had a big-time security detail or if he had anybody watching his back or saying, okay, let's clear the venue 3 days before and let's... do all this. No, he's just
he's usually sets a tent up and does it out on the
right?
in the lobby or the the common area at a college,
which is,
and so the guy sniped him from the biology building. That's what happened.
That's, I mean,
this just randomly popped up. This is the girl. This is right before.
I can't watch it.
This is afterwards.
I can't watch it.
Oh, holy crap! Got to call her. The Hang. Who's this?
It's Raz. What's up, man?
What's up, Raz?
All right, so I want to give you a theory thought here.
A what?
All right, so
a conspiracy thought.
All right, give it to us.
All right, so let's look at it this way. So the old man got arrested. What if he was the distraction to allow the shooter to get away? And what if the person talking at the time, the one talking to Charlie, brought up trans shootings in order to make sure that that's what they were talking about when the shooting happened?
It is a very convenient question to be asked at that moment in time, right?
But it is one of the hot topics with Charlie Kirk.
Yeah,
it'd be like abortion, trans, and
Raz
and gun control.
Yeah. Raz, the thing is, I can't discount that at all. And isn't that a weird thing to just sit here and go, yeah, no, I can see that happening. It's so strange.
Well, the left has really gotten organized. They're really, we're seeing all this craziness going on. A lot of it is, now I'm not saying the right doesn't do bad stuff, but it really is getting out of control right now.
Well, I mean, what are you saying if it was the guy was a distraction, then
the old man.
Yeah, well, you're saying what left-wing group did that? I would say it was their own government did it.
Well, I'm not ruling that. Well, see,
who do you?
I wouldn't say our government right now because I don't. I'm a Trump supporter. You know that. So I wouldn't say our government, but we do have the elite still. We do have the swamp still. So
and you're always going to have the other side of the coin, right? No matter who's in charge, you're always going to have the other side of the coin lurking and still doing their seediness in their own factions.
What if both sides of the coin are the same?
So you're saying the deep state assassinated Charlie Kirk?
Charlie Kirk. Yes.
If the deep state was so powerful, why would they let a reality TV star gain control and do whatever he wanted in the White House?
Well, Mike, where my history, where I come from, what I always spoke about in the past, and I truthfully believe that the people around Trump now and Trump himself are the opposite of what we've been dealing with for thousands or 100 years now. You know what I mean?
Pete Hegseth, Pam Bondi, Marco Rubio. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about?
It's time for a change, brother.
They're a bunch of dirtbags. You don't think Paula White, Pete Hegseth, Pam Bondi, Marco Rubio?
Pam Bondi's not my favorite. I will agree with that.
They all suck ass. Every one of them sucks ass.
Let's just focus on Paula White for the moment, shall we? I don't want to take things. I don't want to get Pete Hegseth in my brain while I've got a picture of Paula White. Let me stay with the smoke show, for God's sake. Yeah, it's weird, man. I don't think your theory's off on this one. But there hasn't been any new information. I mean, obviously we're doing this in real time. Are you reading anything or heard anything that we're not? Again, we just saw that the suspect is potentially in custody and blah, blah, blah. Is there anything breaking beyond that at the moment?
I broke away when the press conference happened that they had with the governor, the FBI, and a bunch of other people. They did confirm at the time that they do have a suspect in custody or, somebody involved or whatever. They did say it could have feasibly been from a roof. Obviously, we know it was. Mike, I sent you the video, from the front row of the actual shooting. Don't watch it if you don't want to.
Yeah, no, that's the one I saw. That's a bad video. That's disturbing. I unfortunately watched it, and afterward, I'm going, I don't want to see that again.
Matt, I was an EMT for 10 years. He was pretty much dead.
Yeah, because the way I saw it hit, and correct me if I'm wrong, if you were an EMT, it looks like it not only hit him obviously in the neck, clearly, but it looks like it hit his spine too.
That's exactly. I think it went through his carotid artery,
because
through
the way
his windpipe, and then through his spine.
Yeah, it's like the way he like immediately.
He was dead.
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
It looked, and what do you think? Obviously, they took him to the hospital, tried to save him, but do you think he was gone long before they admitted to it? Like long before?
Yeah, he was dead on that stage.
Yeah.
He did not live off of that stage.
Because they said initially that he was shot in the neck, but he's not dead. He's
critical condition.
Critical condition, yeah. So they just lied about that.
Well, you know why they did that, right? Though, so his family could get to him, so they could get to the family there and get everything organized before it was announced.
Well, we'll sit here.
That's my opinion.
We'll sit here and speculate on his medical condition for the next 8 weeks and pontificate on things. Let's see what.
And Mike, I did send you a video of Gutfeld at the end of the 5. It's only like 11 seconds long, but you gotta watch it.
Grockchild?
Gutfeld.
Oh,
no, Gutfeld.
Okay.
Grockchild? Rob Gronkowski has a love child.
The Rothschilds are responsible for it all.
All right, I'm going to jump off. Love you guys.
All right, thanks, John.
Peace.
What did he say?
Gutfeld. He sent you something about 11 seconds long.
Okay.
You got a lot of tabs open, my man. Like
I know,
a ton of tabs.
Has so many tabs.
I've never seen.
It's probably
so many
the
tabs.
problem. When our stream goes off, it's probably because I'm a tab. It's an easily solvable problem.
Tabbed out.
Messenger's taking a while. Okay, Sean, we got a Gutfeld. Oh, I'm a huge Gutfeld fan. I find him smarmy. He's very smarmy and condescending. I don't like that.
It's like you're looking in a mirror. What are you talking about?
Am I smarmy and condescending?
Well, condescending.
I'm sure.
Not smarmy. Condescending.
Yeah. I think I'm way better than Greg Gutfeld, and I deserve to be condescending.
Let's see what Mike Gutfeld has to say about this situation.
Mike Gutfeld. All right, here he comes with this fucking shitting.
You're not even going to get the substance of the video. You're so bent on being upset with Gutfeld.
No, he's going to slay me. Go for it. Go for it, Greg. Do it.
It's really hard to radicalize Republicans. You know, it's like we're not the radical type. But if you thought that you were going to shut a movement down, you're going to get a rude awakening. You woke us the fuck up.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Oh, did you see the pin?
F-bomb.
The pin smack?
F-bomb with a pin.
Oh, wow. Wow. Powerful. Powerful.
You woke us the fuck up.
Oh, so he... Oh, and then she knew it was coming. You know, they planned this, and she's like, then act like you're all flustered because he said the F word.
Oh man, he's going all in. This is his moment.
This is he's steamed. He's look.
You woke us the fuck up.
Fuck. Fuck.
Really hard to.
Ooh. Man, watch out. Watch out.
Mike, and you thought he was smarmy and condescending? I think not. Listen to these tough words.
That's right. I was wrong. Whew,
this is the leader of the movement, Mike.
Oh, God. Gutfeld. It's a terrible show.
Call him
it's
Greg.
Not funny at all. Greg. Hey, Greggy. It's not funny. It's not funny. I mean, granted, it's funnier than any left show. The left has no sense of humor at all, ever, ever, ever.
He's also funnier than any late night host out there.
Yeah, they're pretty awful, pretty horrendous.
So in the pecking order of things, you actually have to put Greg Gutfeld sort of near the top as far as his writing, creative style, and wit. This one, I
think he's just capitalized. You see, you got a shit right-wing comedy show when there was no right-wing comedy shows, and it went to #1 because people are craving the other point of view.
Well, now you just woke him the fuck up, buddy.
Click
with my pen.
Wow. They're not airing. They weren't airing tonight because of the breaking news.
Who wasn't?
Gutfeld.
Oh.
Yeah. Breaking news. Head cheese. Breaking news.
If we were to go through everything on each one of your tabs, that would be a whole show on its own. Just eliminate the tabs one by one and see what's on each one.
I mean, yeah, and think about the conversation. I mean, Charlie Kirk to head cheese to olive loaf.
Yo, in the Spotify episode, when it gives chapter markers, it's going to be exciting to see what it says about this episode.
Yes, I want to hear it.
Speaking of Charlie's, what about Charlie Sheen? He's got this new documentary out or something. I'm not going to watch it.
No, I wouldn't. I don't find him that interesting.
Yeah,
he had his 15 minutes of extra fame at one point.
Yeah,
when he was winning.
But they came out with a headline. He's admitted to gay sex, which fine, whatever. It's not a surprise at all. I would have thought that happened anyways. That was about the least shocking news. But then he said he's been celibate for the last 10 years. But didn't he also...
Maybe.
Did he have HIV, or am I wrong in thinking that?
Ooh,
I thought
possibly.
Charlie Sheen had an HIV thing.
Did you Google it?
I did not Google it. I'm just thinking of it now.
You don't want that on your history?
No. But shouldn't you be celibate if you got the... Just saying.
Charlie Sheen publicly revealed that he is HIV positive in November of 2015. So 10 years ago, he revealed he was HIV positive.
And he's celebrating the fact that he's celibate for 10 years. I've been celibate for 10 years. Like, nobody wants to get
you got the hang. Who's this? Yellow. Oh, it's a crank. I mean, don't they have like pills like now that take it and then you don't even test positive anymore?
You don't test positive, but if you're Charlie Sheen,
everybody knows.
Yeah, trust me.
Can't be the average guy. Yeah,
I'm still winning. Like I wouldn't. Even if you're the world's biggest prostitute, even if you're Bonnie Blue, you got to look at Charlie Sheen and go, I don't know, dude.
Yeah. You gonna trust anything Charlie says?
Charlie Sheen has to bang Bonnie Blue with a mask on because she knows.
He equals 2,000 men having sex with Charlie Sheen. That's all she has to do. Oh, his penis is just festering. Chlamydia, gonorrhea, herpes,
HIV.
He is ribbed for your pleasure.
Oh.
How'd we get on Charlie Sheen?
I think it was the Charlie Kirk thing, and then the word Charlie came to my brain. It got me thinking about Charlie Sheen.
Why couldn't it have been Charlie Sheen instead of Charlie Kirk? Charlie's lived his life.
He had a good run.
He had a great run, man. He must have blown $100 million because he made. Imagine how much he was making on 2.5 Men?
Yeah.
Banking.
That's what he had last night.
It was a literal title. Winning.
I mean, look, the movie Major League, that was a great movie.
What else was he in?
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Was he in Ferris Bueller?
He was briefly in Ferris Bueller's Day Off when the daughter goes to, I don't know, some office scene or something, or a jail scene or something, and Charlie Sheen's over there looking strung out in the corner. And those are, I think, the only two things I really could.
Was he in Platoon?
Oh yes,
that was a
great
hell of
a movie.
Fucking movie. Yeah, Charlie Sheen. Who would have thought?
Yeah, and William Dafoe.
William Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe. William Dafoe. What the fuck? What's the fat guy's name? Who played the crazy guy in? Oh no, that's another one.
You're thinking Tropic Thunder?
No, I'm thinking.
Are you getting Platoon and Tropic Thunder mixed up?
No, what's the one? This is the end. What? Apocalypse Now.
Oh.
That had his dad in it, and Marlon Brando. So never mind. Never mind.
Platoon though was a great
movie. Great movie.
Who was the guy in that movie that was the? Yeah, he was the mean platoon leader, and he had a scarred up face.
Tom something? No, I don't know. Tom
Berenger or Scarignetti or whatever.
One
something
of them Toms. One of them Toms.
Great ass movie.
So Charlie Sheen's got HIV.
Or he might not anymore.
He might not test. He might not test positive.
But it's a good thing he's celibate. He's admitting that he hasn't put himself out there in the last 10 years.
Let's see what the foremost expert on UFOlogy, Anna Paulina Luna.
Sometimes maps such as Russia don't have.
She's like in charge of like all this operation. It's like, what are we talking of? See, once again, the Trump deal. Why is this girl in charge of what would potentially be the most important thing anybody ever found out in their entire life? That there were extraterrestrials.
I got to tell you, at this point, I'd prefer her than the guy who would have.
Who would have lied to you?
Yeah, imagine that one. I don't know. This option doesn't seem so bad these days.
So let's see what bullshit she's.
I'd like to ask the committee to replay that video that Burleson had played earlier. I want to ask every witness here, specifically ones that have sensor training or have been able to recognize some of this movements real quick. So if you guys can please roll that real quick.
The way she's moving that number 2 pencil around.
All right, there's the, what do they call that? A tic tac? Is that a tic tac?
Yeah.
Tic tac. They're going to shoot a Hellfire missile at it, right?
They need a narrator on this video.
I know.
It's quiet.
This is way too. They should have forwarded the. Bam!
That or they should have had video game sound effects. Pew, pew, pew.
They should. I mean, that really would.
Okay, well, this is.
So the thing gets blammoed.
Gets blammoed,
and then by a Hellfire missile, then just keeps going. It's like, wee.
I mean, the thing barely veered off course, and then right back, it's good again.
Okay, while this is still rolling, Mr. Nusatelli, real quick yes or no answers. Are you aware of anything in the government, United States government arsenal that can split a Hellfire missile like this?
No.
And do whatever blob thing it did and then keep going? Nothing?
It's a great impression. That was the most spot-on impression ever. I don't know if you could do it that good again.
No, I'm never gonna try it again. Sometimes you nail it and you just don't ever try it again.
Amazing.
What's up with that?
Which part?
Nothing.
All right, how about you, Chief?
What'd you say?
Which part? I mean, the whole thing is
everything
crazy.
Yeah.
The blob thing it did and then keep going?
Nothing?
Nothing.
All right, how about you, Chief Wiggins?
Nothing to my knowledge, ma'am.
Okay, and how about you, Mr.
Chief Wiggins?
Chief Wiggins is in the meeting?
They're making a mockery of us. They're mocking the American people.
Nah, nothing to see here.
Nah, Chief Wiggins. Yeah.
What about you, Chief Wiggins?
Split the Hellfire right in two, we did.
Hey, we would have gotten away with the two of them if they've been damn meddling kids.
They unmask Anna Paulina Luna.
What? You're Kevin Hazelin?
He killed her and wore her skin.
Kevin J.
Okay. Does this video scare you guys? Yes or no?
Yes.
Wiggins?
Yes.
What about you, Wiggins? This video scare you? Does it, Wiggins? Why don't you sell me something, Wiggins? Does the video scare you?
Oh, it's not as funny now that Wiggins is black.
Wiggins is black? Oh, I didn't know Wiggins is black. Hold on, I like how quickly as soon as she asked the question, the other guys on the panel are kind of going, I don't know, Nancy. I don't know if I'm scared. Like, I'm not going to be a bitch about it. That other guy then goes, yes. Like, he took him a half a second. Yes.
They're all gonna go, oh, I guess we better be scared
Yeah,
now.
I guess we can answer now.
It's just like at the debate when somebody says, will you make sure you go to Israel? And everybody's like, and then one guy goes, I'll go to Israel. They're like,
we're all
going to Israel. Then the one guy at the end who's from the Communist Party who knows he's not going to win goes, I'm not going to Israel.
You guys are crazy. Hold on. Go back to see how quickly this guy answers the question. Does this scare you? He's just like, yes. This is so great.
Video scare you guys? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
The only reason it took him that long is he had to turn on his microphone.
He had to hit the boot button, the bleep button. I want to talk button.
Nat?
I had a different reaction. I was really happy that it got out. Thanks for providing
Curiosity killed the cat. All right, Mr.
I had a different reaction. It made me aroused.
That was the coolest UFO video I ever seen.
I don't know about you, Wiggins, but I got hard on the deal. I don't know what you're thinking, Nat.
Moreland?
Yes, for...
Okay. All right.
He totally blew it.
You had your moment, dude. Yes, but all right, I'll give up.
Totally lost it.
That is the end of my questioning. I'd like to now recognize.
No, that's it.
She's working over that number 2 pencil on that video. I'm enjoying that.
And I got one more on the UFO Hellfire deal.
Oh, are we doing? We got OT tonight too, by the way. ClusterFshow.com.
Yes, we do. As always.
As always.
Hang OT. Okay, never mind. No, I got it. It's
you got one of these tabs.
Here you go. I got so many tabs. This guy's got some shocking news. This UFO expert, just whoever he is.
Tell you, you'll see those files that I shared with you. They did find stuff. There was an incident in October of 1982 over an ICBM base where UFOs popped up, was observed over this base where the missiles are pointed at us, United States. These UFOs perform incredible maneuvers. They split apart, they fuse back together, they'd appear and disappear. And right at the end of this 4-hour period, the launch control codes for the ICBMs lit up. Something entered the correct codes. The missiles were fired up and ready to launch, and they could not shut it down. The Russian officers were panicking. The UFOs they disappeared. The launch control system goes back to normal. Colonel Sokolov and his team came in, took the thing
Colonel Sokolov
apart, could not figure out what it was. It wasn't a power surge or EMPs or some of the baloney excuses that our country has given for similar events involving our nuclear missiles. They thought it was a message from wherever the UFOs were from. And that's a chilling thing. I mean, we were a couple of seconds away from World War III starting, and the UFOs...
See, now why... If this is true, who is this joker?
I don't know.
Who is this joker?
He lost me at the first 3 seconds of it. And forgive me, but if you could go back to the very beginning of this video, when he goes, they found stuff. I don't know if I can trust a guy who's just like, yeah, they found stuff. Like, what is this stuff?
You'll see those files that I shared with you. They did find stuff.
They found some stuff.
They found stuff.
They found some stuff. I'm not really buying into this whole thing. I'm not like we got the spaceship coming, Atlas 91 or whatever it's called.
Sure, yeah, the big thing.
It's like obviously that's not a spaceship, and all this UFO stuff. So now now they're saying they have on tape a UFO withstanding a Hellfire missile, which is the most sophisticated missile in our arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for one, why are we firing? Why are we trying to kill the UFOs? That doesn't seem like a good move.
Yeah,
they got way better technology than us, right?
So much for diplomacy. Unleash the Hellfire.
It's like that would happen if UFOs came down. We would immediately try to kill them, and then they would go, "Oh, look at these fucking assholes," and they'd squash us like bugs.
Okay, this thing that's headed our way.
Yes.
How weird would it be if it arrives and it looks exactly like the one in Star Trek and the guy in charge is Darth Vader? Just a high thought. Wouldn't that be the strangest thing in the world if...
Well, you're mixing a lot of movies here.
Oh, am I messing it up?
Star Trek.
Star Wars.
Okay, you like the big round thing?
Yeah. What if all that was coming to fruition and it was essentially the same thing of just playing out? And you just got a guy who's like, oh, blah, 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 and he talks just everything that you would think is the most ridiculous concept in the world to modern day, if it just turned out to be something like that.
I don't know
it's a high thought.
I don't know what you do. I mean, it's like there's nothing you can do. I don't think you're hiding from the aliens. If you've seen War of the Worlds, they got the little drones that'll find you. I think your goose is cooked. That's why I'm like, when people are like, we're sending out probes to contact. It's like, no, don't ever contact any other civilization.
No,
we could be roaches to them. We don't give a fuck about roaches.
Let's just maintain.
Who's this? The Hang. Who's this?
Yo, 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 it's the homie with the big baloney, clock of the hose, fat knot in the pocket, spice, say it.
He's not gonna say it. He's refused to say it.
I refuse to say it
ever again.
I just got an email. I know who the shooter is. They say it's Spice Boy.
And he gave Cal to the gun.
And he hung up. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. You get the zinger and you hang up on us.
Bravo. Bravo.
I just got a memo. Shooters.
Got an email here.
Finally,
emails.
Finally, Matt will be in jail where
That's right.
he belongs.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, the emails. Oh, I'm trying to. It's like, I don't think anybody ever questioned those, like the listeners.
Oh, I got an email here.
Yeah, they never. I mean,
or the numerous fake phone calls that we set up for numerous fake people to spread numerous fake information to numerous news outlets over a numerous period of time. Is that what you mean?
Oh,
all that
I
stuff?
was pretty oblivious to most of that. I wish I'd have been. Well, if I'd have been privy to that stuff, I probably would have got out. Instead of just riding. I would have got out.
Dude,
I was like,
I had a fake phone call made into the studio, pretending to be Tiger Woods' other mistress, and Paris Hilton picked it up, and then TMZ picked it up, and it got circulated throughout the outlets, all through just this fake fuckery. And that's how dumb everyone is.
Everyone is.
Everyone.
Boy, I mean, remember all the stuff we used to do with Kaminsky?
Oh, yeah.
Every news story, we just call Mike Kaminsky and say, hey, pretend to be a black crackhead who smacked his wife.
That's right. and then get heat with us about 2 minutes in, and then we got to go to break at 55. So then, yeah.
Remember the classic,
all of it.
The classic crack call with Kaminsky.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta give it to the guy. The
was
guy
great.
was good. So he's a female black woman, and then all of a sudden, her husband comes in from the background, and it's Kaminsky too, and he's like, "Yo, bitch," and then they're arguing. I was like, "This is good shit. This is good shit." He's like, who's the DJ? I mean, the radio host.
He was very Phil Henry.
He was Phil Henry in it.
Yeah.
It's like I was never good at that, like doing the Ned deal. I was like, there's no Ned Manson conversations. Like I felt stupid doing that shit.
There's numerous times we could probably rattle our brains for hours and come up with some memories on that stuff. About all the fake, but the fake emails and oh my God.
No, but like the fake stuff, I don't have a problem with that at all.
Some of it I didn't have a problem with if it's harmless, but there was a lot of harmful.
Oh no,
fake
like
stuff.
not the bad, but like just the entertainment.
Yes,
we faked it better than any shows.
Yeah,
we we were like 70% real, 30% completely fake, but it don't matter. It was all very entertaining.
But wait, some days we were 100% fake.
Yeah, some days are 100% fake.
That's the thing. The equation's tough there. But either way, back to that caller who called in. That was nice. Bravo. Bravo. I got an email.
In jail where he belongs.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. 813-991-7930, CluffStraffShow.com. The OT will be coming up momentarily, and we will have the hang lines open, but we do have a few more minutes here. 813-991-7930.
But why bother to hang, Matt, when the UFOs almost started World War III in 1982?
Was that when it was? Was 82?
82,
guys talking
yeah.
about?
Conveniently, it's 50 years ago, and there's no records of it.
Well,
it's like
if
this guy said
they had an email there, but
we got some stuff.
They found stuff.
I had some stuff. This is all big hype fake job.
You're telling me that there's no extraterrestrial life out there?
There could be. I totally believe there could be, but I don't think they're coming to Earth. I think all this shit is weapons systems developed in Area 51 or something.
I think there's some of that, but I think that's reverse engineering. I believe that under our oceans, there's a lot more going on than we'd like to believe. And I also think In the polars, I think there's some stuff going on.
You mean the pole shift?
No,
the pole. In Antarctica, there's definitely something going on.
It doesn't seem right. It just doesn't sit well with me for whatever reason. I'm never going to be able to prove it. I'm not going to go up there and do an expedition to figure it out. Couldn't if I wanted to. But there's something that's just off with the whole thing.
A lot of things off.
And I think under our oceans is a place that.
And, it's possible that the things we have are reverse engineered from, alien vessels that have crashed. Or it's possible that, back in the Nikola Tesla was such a genius.
Language?
What did I say? Nikola Tesla?
Yeah.
They pretty much squashed everything this guy did.
Mm-hmm.
And he was way better than Edison. He was, there's some people say that Edison, Tesla, figured out free energy. And so they were like, no. We want to charge for energy. We want it to be oil and gas because we're already making, or the theory that we have on Cluster F is that there were advanced civilizations on this planet. Of course there were. And I never, ever thought of this until like a year ago. And then we started talking about it on Cluster F going, this planet allegedly is like 3.5 billion years old. Do you realize how long a million years is? Do you realize anything that existed a million years, is basically gone unless it's embedded in stone? So there could have been 100 civilizations in 3.5 billion years that get wiped out. And maybe the pole shift every 6,000 or 7,000 years, and the jig's up. And so all this technology, maybe it was from ancient civilizations. I think it's just as believable as spacemen.
All I know is if I was really smart and I found out how to reverse engineer something that I had found and nobody really knew, I would just take all the credit for it.
I would too.
Right?
What, are you going to give the credit to the aliens?
Right? How did you figure this out? I'm really smart. How about that?
I'm the smartest man in the freaking world. I just defied gravity.
Yeah, I'm going to go down in the war in history of knowing exactly how to do this, and you guys didn't, bitch.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I think if you have things like the defy gravity, there's this new, it's like, well, maybe the shit that we know, like maybe even our physics, we think the laws of physics. Maybe there ain't laws of physics, It's maybe there's other dimensions. Maybe there's so many things that could be that I'm totally lost at this point in my life. I'm like, what is going on?
Have they ever had a fat man in space?
No. It's a weight deal, buddy.
But you're telling me they do all these crazy experiments up there. They got all these different things going on. They send a fat guy to space.
See what happens. Might be good for you. He'd lose weight.
Yeah, you have to suck down that freeze-dried Neapolitan ice cream, whatever it is.
Or else they're like, where's all the ice cream? That was a whole year's supply in a second.
Fat man in space got it.
And his suit doesn't fit anymore. And he dies.
Yeah, seriously.
He doesn't even float. He's the only guy that doesn't float.
Yeah, let that guy figure out what's going on with gravity. Send a fat person.
No. It's a discrimination thing.
Or send the sisters that got two heads in one body.
Why? Just for shits and giggles. Just to see them in two space helmets. Is that the gimmick?
It's kind of, that would be fun for me. Yeah.
But if one of them's like, I want to die, and just take it off the space helmet. No! You got a dead head next to you.
I think they have a reality show coming out.
A new one. They used to, I thought.
They did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
See, we anytime these two girls come up, we have a long discussion on the show because the sexual aspect of it.
Oh, yeah.
Because she's married, and they're having sex. And so you've got your sister right next to your head while your husband's banging you. It's like the weirdest scenario of all. And it's your vagina, too. They share a vagina. So are you supposed to just be like, And what if your sister's like, she's loud? She's out louding you. I don't know if there's a lot of parameters on this.
So many questions, I know.
And is that guy a weirdo?
Yes. Well, that's clear. You could be in love with the person as much as you can possibly in love with somebody, all that stuff. It's a deal killer when there's a second ahead. That's just a deal killer. Look, I enjoyed our time together. This is a fun date, but there's somebody attached to you, and I don't know that person. I'm gonna have to pass.
You were so shallow. You're so shallow.
In that regard, I am.
It's the love of your life.
But you got a second love that's attached. Like it's all weird.
Imagine, like you say, this guy's probably a weirdo, But imagine you did fall in love with one of them, and the other one is just like obnoxious and just like, bleh.
Yeah.
It's like he's sorry. That's a deal breaker.
You got some Britney Spears attitude attached to it.
Yeah.
She wants to dance around all day with knives and shit.
Oh, do you think she gets to nag you too?
She sure does. She sure does.
Do you think they both get, if you're having a fight, they're both like, blah, 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 and then the sister's like, I was there. And they both stick up for each other.
Okay.
That's not what you said. And you're like, yes, it is. No, we both say you didn't say it.
Okay, I do have a real question, though. Seriously. Because they got one set of arms, one set of legs. Who controls the arms?
I think each side is controlled by the head. Like the left head controls the left arm, and the right head controls the right arm.
This thing's got to look crazy walking down the street. You got to really be in sync. How do you pick up a glass of water if it's a two hands thing? How do you You both got to be on the same wavelength at that point, right? Even to step.
I bet they are though.
Even to step left and right.
That's really hard. But like twins, just regular twins, like Tom's, like they complete their sentences. Well, maybe if you're in sync. You're just naturally in sync.
I propose Anna Polina Luna start a new task force to try to figure out what the two heads and the body are doing.
I'm way more interested in that than UFOs.
I got to tell you, I've got a lot more questions.
What if only one feels the vag and the other feels the asshole? That's that. Of course, beavers smell like tuna.
You're so musty, Beaver. Come on.
VW Rick says easy three-way, Matt. Oh my God.
There's the list. There they are.
God.
There they are coming out of the woodworks. There they are. They've had a couple one too many tonight.
Beaver smell like tuna says from space to weird two-headed sex stuff.
I would say that there's not a lot of people that I'm gonna mark out to, but I think you have to get a picture with them, right? If you see them, hey, do you mind if I get a picture with you?
Hell yeah.
Now, it would be weird, but now that they're reality TV stars, it gives you a reason to ask for a picture. Before, you couldn't, because that would just be rude, right?
You're just doing the freak show deal.
Right, but now that
they're famous.
They're famous. You're like, oh my God, I saw you on whatever. Like, can I get a picture with you? And
I mean, that's a picture that if you're with your friends, you're like, hey, guess who I met? They're not prepared for that photo.
No.
Check it out. They're like,
oh, man.
Japanese schoolgirl says dick sucking competition.
Jesus Christ. You gents never disappoint. Keeping it classy as always.
All right. We're going to check out and come back with the Hang OT momentarily. The Hang lines will be open 813-991-7930 in about 10 minutes. 813-991-7930. And thanks for listening, man. See you on Cluster F tomorrow at 8 o'clock.
See you.
Hi.